welcome back. If you recall, in the previous video, we already went through mission 17 and got our, well, I'm not gonna shift blame here, I got my ass handed to me by the boss at the end of it, but I also forgot to do the secret mission, so what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna start up mission 17, well, first of all, by buying a purple orb. And then I'm going to start up mission 17 and immediately do the secret mission because it's right at the start and I just completely blanked on it. So you start here and then we have to go back through this portal and then we have to painstakingly make our way over these floating platforms to get across the bridge, or we'll just do this and make it really easy on ourselves because I have fallen trying to get through here so many times. The secret mission, blue gem in the sky. Acquire the blue orb that's located high in the sky. So I am guilty of already being aware of this secret mission and knowing what I need to do for it, which is great because it's pretty simple. It's just kill this thing. But if he wants to let me hit him, I was able to dodge that. That's good. And then the scythe is making me bounce off, because the most effective way is always to get the drop-down attack with Alistair on these types of enemies. Especially these ones that have HP sponges, but I don't think I've been able to do it once yet. There we go. Definitely does a lot of damage. And unfortunately I want to conserve my, what we have to do after it in order to get the blue orb after we defeat the enemy is the hard part. I realized I didn't finish that thought there. Unfortunately, the shotgun is not as helpful as I would like it to be on these enemies, but I think we chipped away one of his horns, so he should be going away here pretty soon. I would normally just use Devil Trigger and Air Raid to, there we go, that was quick, to shoot him with lightning, but we need our Devil Trigger right now to finish the secret mission now that we've killed him. So much like how we just got across the bridge, I'm going to trigger it and then just very, very slowly fly across and get the blue orb right here. It's very difficult to get this without, I'm not really sure how you could get this without using Devil Trigger. So yeah, that was the secret mission, and now I have to run through mission 17 again, so I will see you in a moment at mission 18. Actually, that's not true, at the boss fight, where I got my ass handed to me. Okay, bear back. And there's the secret mission clear screen. I didn't want to deprive you of that. Okay, now be right back. Alright, we've put Quicksilver into the door from the dragon that was shooting fire again, and now we're in the boss fight room, but I really quickly wanted to. Also, I wanted to say that we only have one more secret mission left, so I'm really happy to have come this far with those and been able to clear them. You can just jump over here and show off this throne a little bit. Okay, I want to make sure I have the right weapon equipped. Okay, I do. Could have just attacked to figure that out, but whatever. And we don't need to let the cutscene play out, so I'm just gonna skip it. Although, man, look how cool he is. I'm gonna try to not use much. Oh, that was a mistake. Trying to jump out of that one. I was hoping I could get a charge move off. Yeah, Devil Trigger should make short work of him, I'm thinking. Yeah, look at that damage, that's crazy compared to how much we're doing without it. Whew. Ooh, man. Gonna have to play it a little carefully, or I'll just Devil Trigger again, which will probably be what I end up doing. Whew. Okay, this is a little closer than I would like. Oh, of course, the summoned swords, how could I forget? Oh, thank you, jumping invincibility frames. Oh, still in this. I have a Devil Star, I'm just gonna use it. I have a Vital Star too. Okay, well, in the interest of security, I'm just gonna go ahead and use this. Am I supposed to go up to him? He never. Okay, I didn't think so. Called my bluff. Go ahead and attack, it's okay.
Virgil, Dante, happy birthday. Wow! I want chocolate! No, I want chocolate!
Trish, Virgil has been defeated. You know what you must do. Now go.
Yes, Master.
And there we have the end of Mission 17, right at the tail end of a pretty surprisingly decent reveal that the masked or armored man that we've been fighting, who looks like a Dark Knight from Final Fantasy, is actually Virgil, Dante's brother, who we so far up to this point have believed to be dead. And what rating did we get? B, yeah, decent enough. And also the fact that Trish is working for the big bad Mundus, and now she knows what she must do, so we'll have to see what she must do in the next mission, which we will start immediately after I save. The Virgil twist is decent, and I'm honestly kind of blown away that Dante doesn't grab the amulet, and then the audio of his mom talking to them and some of their childhood dialogue too plays, and then he's not like, my brother, just to drive it home. Just to really make sure that you got it. They understand that that was Dante's brother the whole time. Mission 18, Spirit Stone Elixir. Throw the Philosopher's Egg into the fire and transform it into a Spirit Stone. I will gladly do that, but first I want to buy another blue orb. And we have 1,000, man. Purple orbs are real expensive now. So are blue orbs, honestly, so I guess we'll just hang on to it. I don't want to buy another Vital Star. I don't think we'll need it. I'm really not sure what I want to purchase here. I guess I could Vortex and a few orbs, but I don't know why I would do Vortex and not just do Air Raid over and over again. So yeah, let's continue and see what we got in store for us. With that, we have the perfect amulet now, the combined form of Dante's pendant and Dark Knight's pendant. I'm really not sure why it says Dark Knight there, not Virgil, but it allows entry into the underworld. And our weapon, Force Edge, that we started the game with before we got Alistair, has become Sparta. It's the true form of the Force Edge, the sword wielded by the Full title, Legendary Dark Knight Sparta. It's really, really wicked looking, and I also like the nice touch of Dante sort of appearing as a ghost version of his his father there for a moment. So it's also gigantic, and it has a similar moveset to the Alistair and Force Edge, but it changes ever so slightly when you do the other combo. So let's see what happens when we do. You'll see that the combo is the same, but the range is incredibly long, which is great. But let's try to see if we can do the timing of the other one. Yeah, also pretty good. It also extends when you do Stinger too. So yeah, it's pretty neat. Unfortunately, as you can see from our health bar, it doesn't have a devil trigger in any form, so we get this really neat weapon, and it sucks, to put it frankly, so we are going to switch it out back to the Ifrit. I'm not sure why I went into my menu for that. I know I can just... Actually, does this work with Sparta? No, it does not. It only lets you switch between Alistair and Ifrit. Okay, so we did have to do that. Because I want access to my devil trigger. So it's pretty cool that the amulet is what requires, or what allows for access into the underworld. And we are in another underwater segment that I completely forgot about, and oh, the controls for this are just horrible. Also, the forced blurriness is really annoying as well. My eyes do not agree with it very well. Oh, hello there. That's a very sad sight. Are there no enemies here? That's interesting. That was quite the hidden blue orb. I think, do we only need one more now? Yeah, cool. Glad I shot that random barrel for no reason. Here they are. Some sin scissors to take care of. Oh, I knew I should have moved earlier. I feel like as long as I don't stand in one spot, or excuse me, swim in one spot for more than 2 or 3 bursts, I think I should be okay given the power of the needle gun. That was kind of a close one. Actually, is that enemy still alive? Oh yeah, they are. Just barely got out of reach of that attack there. Okay, thank you for the orbs. I know I've already talked about how much I don't really care for the water missions, even though I do appreciate the fact... Oh, that's neat, I forgot about that. Even though I do appreciate the fact that they're just there to break up the gameplay, but they're so unnecessary. Should I do this now, or should I go up the stairs first? Hey, there's a trophy for 50,000 red orbs, cool. I'm glad you all could... Oh, it fills it up with water, that's right. I'm glad you all could be here for my 50,000 red orbs achievement, it means a lot. Excuse me, trophy. Okay, so I think I was supposed to go higher than that. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, I think it's on the same... Can we go inside here? We can. I think it's on the same level as the key item we had to get before, and no, I'm actually wrong. We just had to get up here. Also, you'll notice this is a little bit of acid reuse, but it's interesting because now it's mirrored. So the door is on the right, and the door to leave is on the left. There's something engraved. Those who seek the truth shall put the egg in the basket and shall warm it slowly with care. It will become a blue stone in the landmark to the rough roads. Do I have to do this now, or am I missing something? I'm really having trouble recalling this mission, unfortunately. Yeah, okay, we're good. Oops. And in we go. But I think I'm on on the path. I want to say that I am. Oh. Well, there's a blue orb fragment, so we're going to get some more health. So I am absolutely not on the right path, but I'm glad we came here. And once again, this hallway is the exact same as the one we've seen before, but mirrored. I'm going to stop pointing it out, of course, because you get it, but it's just a neat thing to keep in mind as we carry on through this. Okay, so let's try this for real this time and go up as high as we can. Should wear off soon, I'm thinking. Okay. Oh, there it was. That was it. Okay, now I know. Glowing very brightly. I love that the power of the Ifrit only takes one normal combo. Is that right? That's not it right there. Okay, I think we should be able to jump safely. Okay, we're good. Glad we don't have to go through that again. This is the Philosopher's Egg, a material used in alchemy. That's not the right door, that's where we came from. Definitely not getting a good rank on time in this one. Okay, so we do actually have to do it one last time because I forgot what door I was aiming for. But no rush. Is it on this floor? Yeah, there it is. Okay, I almost was afraid I just jumped into the pit. Just to extend our time further. There's something engraved, yada yada, I already read it. I will use the Philosopher's Egg. It may take some time for it to transform. And we joyously have to fight Nightmare again. And I personally couldn't be more happy about fighting this boss again because it's one of my favorites. That's sarcasm. This is my least favorite boss in the entire game. Got some pretty good damage on the first combo though. Yeah, no, I was gonna say, I was even on the lookout for it, but I think I was too close to the boss to actually avoid getting grabbed there. That's okay though, this will do a very decent amount of damage, and it looks like, according to this, we're gonna fight something pretty neat. Once we kill all the skulls. The skulls unit. And it is, of course, Griffin again. Who I'm thinking, as long as we use our devil trigger, shouldn't pose too much of a threat. Although now, not really able to do much damage at all. Okay, I was hoping to get more. But this space doesn't really give him much to fly. The space doesn't give him much room to fly, that is. And the shotgun is doing crazy amounts of work. And he does, honestly, kind of pitiful damage, so there we go, nice and easy. And lots of red orbs for our trouble, so honestly, probably better that we got hit by that move and sucked in. And boom. Okay, now I can just hit if the game will let me. Come on up, Nightmare. orbs are gonna shoot at me, little needles, and then they'll open up. Oh, can we please get this done in one more cycle? That'd be fantastic. That's too bad, but I will take the stylish rating. Oh, that was out for not very long. There we go, okay. Glad that's over with. And transformation is complete. A strange voice from the transformed stone is echoing inside my head. I am the first key to opening the gate of the underworld. The second key resides in the mirror dimension. Elixir, it's the metamorphic form of the philosopher's egg. You can unseal the spells of the mirror. And the game ends the mission and is very kind to give us a direct portal into the next one. Could have definitely been faster on that one. I'm pretty sure I've gotten more B's than anything else, than a couple C's and maybe the occasional A thrown in there, which is pretty par for the course of me, or for me, on playing most Devil May Cry games. Except for 5, of course, because 5 is incredibly lax with its scores. Mission 19, enter the corrupted world. Open the gate to the underworld. Let's power up. We're good. I think I'm just gonna literally just focus on items now. So we'll get a blue orb if we get up to 3200 in any reasonable amount of time. Because I'm not really interested in using Alistair again for the rest of the playthrough, which we are coming up on being finished with. It's been an absolute blast going through. This honestly does feel like one of those games that I could play often and still not really get bored of. I'm not sure why, it's a very soothing experience. Especially after you get the reins on how the game plays and how you're meant to deal with things. It just becomes a lot more relaxing and just kind of a flow, I guess. But might just be me. Gotta make sure to destroy every single break. Oh, I guess it kept track of all my all the objects I broke before. That's neat. Many screens ago, the elixir is responding strongly to the other painting, and so we will jump into it. And be blinded because I don't have any lights on in this room. Can we? Oh, actually. Oh, I hope this is the text thing. I think it is. The doors vanish due to evil powers. Scary. ... It's really the ... Oh, blue orb. It's really the ... that sells that. It's just funny for me to imagine. What's this? Holy water. No, an untouchable shield will surround the body, protecting you from any attack for a certain period. You will also be in a devil trigger state during this period. Man, untouchable is amazing. I think I'm definitely going to want to save that for a playthrough on a harder difficulty. Yeah, I love Dante's thoughts. If it is Dante, saying scary to something as trivial in this world as a door disappearing is pretty hilarious. Is this the portal we came in? Yeah, it is. Whoops. The mirror is responding to the elixir, and its reflection is growing eerier. Do we just interact with it? Okay. Whoops. Now we are Super Mario 64. And thank you, game, for listening to me when I was complaining about the blurry filter. everything is really mirrored. We're in the full version, in deep in the mirror world now. We just had a taste of it before. The Philosopher's Stone is the key to unlocking the gate of the underworld, or to the underworld. These are the... Ouch. Oh, he became big. Or two of them became big. These are the nobody enemies. And we need to take care of them as fast as possible, because if a lot of nobodies get together, they might form an organization. And that would be just awful. So we'll just have to deal with... Interesting. Does he like... I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure I've ever seen that. The other nobody died, and then a bunch of red runes went into this one. Maybe it healed him or something. Oh, I hate what this does to the camera. Seriously though, the design of the nobody... Oh, he's small again. That's cute. The design of the nobodies is really cool. I'm a big fan. Okay, let's get this done. And also they explode. If there's an extra gimmick with them involving those red runes, I'm really not sure what it is. But I find that punching them in the face repeatedly does the trick, usually. And that is a very beneficial red orb here. Wonder if there's a blue orb up here. Doesn't look like it. I feel like there's probably definitely I need to stop saying that. There is definitely a blue orb hidden somewhere in the mirror world, but maybe not in this courtyard. Oh. Would you look at that? That was very well hidden in my, very well hidden from the camera angle, so let's see. Do I have enough Devil Trigger to... No, I don't. That's too bad. I could use a Devil Star. Screw it, I will actually. We have 4. This is definitely going to be the last Devil Star I use, though. Okay. Back to Ifrit, please. Thank you. Leap across and then leap up. And then get the heck out of here. Now that we have the Philosopher's Stone, we just need to leave the mirror world, and then... Now, I want to say that we go back across the bridge, or do we go here? No, we don't. Okay, I'm pretty sure we go back across the bridge to use both items. But I'm actually not 100% on that, but let's try to make it across without falling off. I knew going into that jump that I should have lined it up better. But of course I chose to speak instead, and the thing I spoke was to try to not fall, and that was maybe 1-2 jumps into the traversal there. Hopefully the game will have mercy on me and put me on the other side of the bridge, but I doubt it. Oh, thank you very much. I'm surprised the game doesn't have a pity system or something. The surge of evil is reacting to the power of the elixir. It's starting to activate. I'm surprised the game doesn't have a pity system where you need to fall a certain number of times before it moves you to the other side that you didn't start on. also very grateful the game didn't make me fight another nightmare in that room. So this is just an elevator to take us back if we want to return, but our goal is right here. Actually, is there something over here? Or is this just, yeah, this is just the upside down castle. Uh-oh. There we go. A little worried for a second. The evil darkness is whirling with its mouth open. This must be the gate of the underworld. Exciting. Just like scary. And down we go, probably ending the mission. Alrighty, perfect. Ooh, that's rough. Alright. Thank you very much for watching, and we will, I'm gonna guess, I don't know how many more videos we have until the end, but we're getting close. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself.